What is going on, guys? JTJudgment here, and I am back today with another squad builder for you all. Now in this video I'm going to be showing you an MLS team that I created a couple of days ago. Now I was sitting around on FUT Head the other day, having a gander at what sort of players that I could pick up and maybe do a player review on. And I just thought of instantly, randomly, of an MLS squad. Now, I've made an MLS team on FIFA 12 and I really enjoyed it. FIFA 13, I really enjoyed it again. So I thought, why not? Let's make an MLS team on FIFA 14 and see how they play. So, you know, on the bench, we got some very good players. I mean, what I noticed about MLS players is that not only do they look very, very good, but they don't cost a lot. You know, most of the players in the MLS are a few thousand coins. I mean, there is the odd one or two players that will cost you a bit more. Like, for example, this boy, we got Eddie Johnson, who costs just under 20k. I might have overpaid slightly for him, but I wanted to get him and try him out because he looks absolutely fantastic. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, 85 pace, 82 head, and he's also got 90 strength in game, so he looks like a very, very strong player. We got very fast centre-backs in the league, very fast players all round. I mean, now that I think about it, it is actually a slightly sweaty league because you have got pace pretty much everywhere, guys. So let's get into the starting 11 and I'll show you guys what I picked up. So, once it loads, in goal we've got a silver keeper in G Spurnin, or whether the G is silent, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but we've got him in the net. 73 diving and handling, 81 reflexes, it's 72 positioning. Looks like a solid keeper, and I can't wait to try him out. I'm going to slot everyone into the team, then I'm going to play a few games with the squad, and then obviously at the end of the video I'll show you some goals and explain how they played for me. Now, let's slot the defence in, guys. At left back, we've got Ash. On the left centre-back, we've got Ike Opara. Partnering him on the right centre-back spot, we've got Jean-Baptiste. And then at the right back, we've got Marvel Wynn. So Corey Ash is our left back. 90 pace is pretty much the only reason why I bought him, because he's the fastest left back in the league. And, you know, I'm just... whenever I make a team, I don't care of the work rates, or I try not to care of the work rates, but I want to get as much pace in the defence as I possibly can. Now, our right back, Marvel Wynn, as we all know, from the past one or two FIFAs, he's always been an absolute beastly centre-back, but this year he's been downgraded to a bronze right back. Got the same pace, but just a downgrade in rating and a position change. Hopefully he's just as good in that position. I'm really interested to see if he is still as fast as he should be. Obviously, you know, pace isn't as much of a problem in this game, but, you know, hopefully there's not too much of a difference with him. And then our centre-backs, guys, we've got Ike Opara and Jean-Baptiste. These guys look absolutely fantastic. I mean, you've got Ike Opara with 86 pace, making him one of the fastest centre-backs in the game. He's also got high defensive work rate. The only downside to him, I think, is that he's only got mid-70s in strength, which is pretty much the only downside to him. And then you've got Jean-Baptiste, who's got perfect work rates for a centre-back, low attacking, high defending, and he's also got 91 strength, I think. His strength is definitely in the 90s, so you've got yourself a very, very good centre-back there. Let's move on to the midfield, guys. Now, on the left midfield, we've got Zakuani. Over on the right-hand side, we have got Nyako, is how you say it, I think. Our midfield, we've got Nagby on the right-hand side. And then on the left-hand side, we have got Alonso. Now, pace, again, on the wings. We've got 89 pace with our left mid and 86 pace with our right mid. They look like very good players. I'm excited to see how they play. And then in the midfield, we have got Alonso, who is more of a defensive midfielder. 83 pace, 80 defending. He's also got high defensive work rate, so looks like a very good player there. Then you've got a bit more of an attacking player with Nagby. 87 pace, 60 passing, 63 shooting, high attacking work rate. So it kind of balances the midfield out, guys, with our defensive side and our attacking side. Now let's move over to our strikers, guys, shall we? In the right striker spot, we've got the legend, That is Thierry Henry. You can't make an MLS team without him, guys. And then, as you saw, on the left striker, we've got the silver Brazilian inform in Camilo. Is it Camilo? Something like that. I'm going to be doing a player review on him, guys. So it's more likely that you're not going to see any goals for him because I'm going to save them all for the review. If you do see some goals for him, that means that he has scored enough goals for me to add one or two. And then you've got Thierry Henry, the legend he is. I've always enjoyed using him. FIFA 12 he had a team of the season as well as FIFA 13, and they were one of the best cards that I used throughout that year. So I'm really excited. Hopefully he'll get another team of the season this year. I don't watch the MLS, so I don't know how he's played, but I am looking forward to see if he does manage to pick up that team of the season card. If he does, then I will definitely be trying him out, guys. So that's the MLS squad that I created. Looks to be an absolutely fantastic team. What I'll do now, guys, is I'll go ahead and play a few games, and then while the goals are showing, I will tell you guys how they played and whether they're worth making or not. So give me a sec, guys, and I will be right back. Alright, guys, so here's some of the goals that I scored using my MLS squad, and I gotta say that the team was absolutely fantastic. It outperformed in every area of the pitch. I mean, starting with the goalkeeper, for a silver keeper he performed very well. I mean, there was the odd mistake that he made, but come on, guys, he's a silver keeper. You can expect him to make a few mistakes. Not every keeper is vulnerable to, or invulnerable, I should say, to making mistakes, unfortunately. The defence was absolutely fantastic as well. Pace all over the place. 90 pace in our left back, 93 in our right back, and both our centre backs had 86 and 77 pace between them. So, you know, when it comes to pace in this defence, absolutely outstanding. And I come up a lot of I'll try that again. I come up against a lot of teams where they had a team of the year player, or, you know, just generally someone with a lot of pace, and this team really defended well against it, and they really struggled to get past them. The midfield was absolutely fantastic as well, setting up goals, taking long shots, running down the wings. It was a pleasure to use. I mean, most of the players in this team, for the price that you have to pay for them, completely outstanding players, really, really do outperform all of their stats. I mean, for our midfield, Zakuani, our left midfielder, is got to be one of the best players in this team. You will see a couple of goals that he scored for me, and he just outperformed everything. Definitely worth a pickup. I mean, he's got perfect work rates for a winger, in my opinion. If you're using him, try him as a left winger or a left forward, and you should definitely get more out of him. But he definitely performed very well in the left midfield spot. He wasn't wasted whatsoever. Our strikers of Thierry Henry and Camilo, the inform Camilo, fantastic. Thierry Henry didn't really perform too well in this team, which is why I swapped him out most of the time for Obafemi Martins, who turns out to be an absolutely fantastic striker. And there you can see a header from Opara, put in too much power in it. The keeper got his hands to it, but he just couldn't keep it out of the net, guys. So, you know, every aspect of this team is absolutely fantastic. There is the odd time where, you know, the dribbling and ball control was a bit off with them, seeing as they are silver and bronze players. But other than that, guys, I mean, considering the price you're paying for them, they are definitely worth a pickup. So that was my MLS squad builder. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it, guys. It really does help me out. And also hit that subscribe button today if you haven't already. And as always, take care, and I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.
Great opportunity, got to be. And the ball's in, it's a goal.
Ah! Fuck, crying out loud. Oh, God. Definitely not. Ah!